Rabbits in Colorado are now growing tentacles from their faces, and it looks like the start of the zombie apocalypse.
Oh.
Well, I hope everyone is having a great day there at home or wherever you're watching, because it's time for another episode of Odd News Weekly, the only show on the internet where you can find the weirdest, strangest, and also the funniest kind of news anywhere in the World Wide Web. And we are here today to talk about another roundup of 10 crazy stories just for you. This week, we talk about crazy stories just like a song that apparently makes chocolate taste even better than it already does, and you have to stay to the very end to hear about what this car company is doing to get rid of road rage. So make sure you hit like, subscribe, I can see you. Make sure you hit that little notification bell, because or else you're gonna miss a video. And when you're all done with that, I hope you're having a good time, and let's get into the news. To start off the news with something really worrying, rabbits are growing tentacles from their faces, and it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. Apparently, rabbits in Colorado have been seen with the most grotesque and horrifying of changes. These horns or tentacle-looking things seem to be coming out of their faces, like it's growing out of their faces. And honestly, just looking at a video of it, I mean, I thought it was made up, but this is really scary, guys. This is scary. This looks like nightmare fuel to me. Could it be the zombie apocalypse? Could it be the fungus from The Last of Us? I don't know, but it doesn't look good. So here's a question you're probably thinking, are we all gonna die? And I'm happy to report that we are not. Because apparently, these rabbits are infected with the mostly harmless show papillomavirus, which causes the warts that grow like horns. And apparently it's a common affliction that's been around and been studied for 1,000 years. That's a long time. So it's nothing new. And afflicted rabbits are apparently more common in the summer because that's when the ticks and the fleas, those are the things that carry the virus, are more active. And apparently it's generally harmless and doesn't transfer to other humans or animals. So everything's good, everything's fine, nothing to be worried about. We're okay, we're gonna survive. Have you guys seen anything like this in your area? Make sure to let us know. Send a picture, maybe upload something, maybe something interesting, because it's real scary. We don't know what to think of it yet. I was this close to building a bunker. I swear I was this close. So close. I was really scared. But we're fine. We're okay. In more wildlife news, a fisherman has found the first orange shark ever seen. Shocking to say the least, this man was fishing on the coast of Costa Rica when he came across the craziest looking shark I've ever seen. Honestly, it just looks like it was dipped in orange dye. I don't know. It looks kind of fake. It looks weird. I don't know, it looks funny. It's like a big goldfish, honestly. And it's the first orange shark that's apparently ever been documented in the history of mankind. Researchers said that the shark's bright orange coloring is caused by a condition called xanthism, which causes yellow or gold pigmentation in an animal's skin, scales, or fur. Well, maybe that's what the Oompa Loompas had at the chocolate factory. But apparently scientists say that this is the first ever case of xanthism in this species ever recorded, and the first ever found in the Caribbean Sea. So if you've ever seen anything strange in your country, you had to let the world know this is the first ever case that's been recorded, but maybe you guys have seen something crazy, because this is insane. I mean, it looks like a large goldfish, which is kind of cool, actually. So remember, friends, don't get those fake spray tans. The scientists might just start studying you for xanthism. Which moves us to number 3. This pop star is getting bashed online for loving her dog a little too much. This K-pop idol, Kim Chae-won from the idol group Le Sserafim, posted a video with her dog. And the dog licked the inside of her mouth, it looks like, and it got fans fuming. With some fans saying, that's a whole makeout session with a fucking dog. You will not convince me that it's not weird and disgusting. Veterinarians also chimed in that it's not very good practice to let your dog lick you on the mouth. You should probably not do it to avoid bacteria. But I want to know what you think. Did you think this video went a little too far? Or are the fans overreacting like they usually do? I myself actually know a little bit about K-pop. Never die! And K-pop idols are some of the most criticized people on earth for doing anything. Mostly because of a very vocal fan base, but maybe it's not good to let your dog lick the inside of your mouth. It's kind of crazy. Bacteria, you know what I'm saying? So maybe don't. And that's why I'm a cat person. Well, let us know what you think in the comments below if it went too far or not. New Jeans never die! Hey, but anyway, moving on to the next story. State Fair pageant finalists immortalized in butter. At the Minnesota State Fair, the top 10 Dairy Princess finalists, well, I guess a Dairy Princess thing is a beauty pageant, and you know they're all about butter and dairy in Minnesota, I guess, so it's called a Dairy Princess. I don't know. But anyway, all 10 finalists got their faces immortalized in a butter sculpture, which was done in front of an ever-changing crowd of State Fair visitors. And apparently these finalists could keep the butter sculpture if they wanted to. And you might think, why in the world would they want to be immortalized in butter? Doesn't butter go bad? Isn't that not gonna really be immortal, actually? It probably doesn't last long, right? Well, you're wrong, because apparently this butter sculpture from the same Minnesota Fair in 1980 is still around to this very day. It's still intact, and this lady still keeps it in her freezer, which is crazy. This is crazy. The whole thing is made of butter. Why? But my question is, why the butter? I don't understand. I guess it's fun. I guess it's fun. I don't know. If you had a sculpture made, would you want butter? I don't know. I'd rather it be made of, I don't know, ham. Who knows? But this is all just really strange for me. Also, I don't have space in my fridge. So there's that. But it is interesting. And speaking of interesting, here comes our next story. American man takes 96 wet sponges to the face in a minute to beat a world record. Yes, that's a real headline and a real story. But we hear again from our friend David Record Breaker Rush. That's his name. That's what he said his name is. And he's back at it again with his newest world record attempt. And I swear they get dumber and dumber every single time. Because this time he chooses to get pelted in the face with wet sponges as many times as possible in a single minute. This man has no limit to what he will do to get a world record. We already know this. He has the most world records. He has a world record for having the most world records in the world. But also, I think he's running out of ideas. Hey David, I have an idea. What if I punch you in the face as many times as possible in a single minute for a world record, you know? For a world record? Sure! But really, congratulations, David. Another world record for the books. Could you beat his record? Maybe you can. You should give it a try. It didn't look that hard, honestly. Let's give it a try. Someone join me. I'll give it a try. And speaking of something that I want to give a try, we have story number 6. Listening to this song apparently makes chocolate taste better. On this week's edition of we have a story about how some sounds can apparently make chocolate taste even better than it already does. Researcher Dr. Natalie Hyacinth has figured out how music's pitch can trick the brain into thinking something sweet can be even more decadent. But how does this work? And does it even work? Can someone test this? I need to test this. And get this, her research found that silky, more lush tunes in a major key can make chocolate taste creamier and sweeter, while sharp notes crank up the bitter bite. And Galaxy Chocolate worked together with Dr. Natalie to make this song called Sweetest Melody. And apparently you can listen to it for yourself on YouTube and on Spotify. And they say it's gonna make chocolate taste even better. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you believe that this could be real? You should try it for yourselves. Maybe it will make chocolate taste even better, but maybe it's just another marketing ploy. It's just so mind-blowing that I have to try it out for myself. Anyway, moving on to story number 7. This man has 3,800 pairs of Crocs. If you've ever thought that you had a shoe problem, well, this man, Doogie Sand Tiger, yes, apparently his name is Doogie Sand Tiger, crazy name, has been collecting Crocs since he was 16, saying that apparently he wasn't taught how to tie his shoes at his foster homes, and a lot of foster homes don't teach kids the basics. And because of that, Crocs really became very special to him, so he kept collecting them until the tally reached 3,569 nice Crocs. But apparently he also said that this number is already out of date. He said he wants to show off all of his Crocs in a Crocmuseum one day that he plans to open up for the community. And you know what? This is actually a wholesome story. What I thought was just a story about this guy obsessed with Crocs actually has an interesting backstory. And you know, this guy, Doogie Sand Tiger, he seems like a cool guy. He's all about having fun, and I really like that. I hope you have a lot of fun with your life, Doogie. We love you, Doogie Sand Tiger. What a cool name. This guy's the best name ever. Also, how many Crocs do you have in your home? Does it reach Mr. Doogie standards? Well, I don't even hold a candle to that guy because I only have one pair. I gotta step my game up. And speaking of stepping up, we have story number 8. People are running on all fours like a bunch of animals to get abs? This rising trend in the fitness world is called quadrobics. And fitness influencers are saying it's a whole body workout that'll leave you out of breath. And I know what you're thinking. what in the furry is this? But this influencer, Wild Soleil, who does quadrobics and runs around with animal masks, says, it's definitely a full body workout. I've actually lost a lot of weight since I started doing it, and I really see the definition in my body. I started getting a six-pack. Okay, so maybe I should go outside and run around like a dog. Maybe I'll get abs too. But you know what? You'll never see me doing that. You'll never catch me doing that. Maybe that's why I'm fat. But would you guys do this? I mean, I just can't get behind it. It's too furry-like. What in the furry? I don't like it. Looks weird. But good job, Wild Soleil. Do your thing. And, I guess the fitness results are great. But the furry mask, I don't know. I don't know about the furry masks. That's a hard pill to swallow. But speaking about hard, we have story number 9. People are shocked to see what it actually takes to ship a product across an ocean. If you've ever wondered what it actually takes to get your products from your shopping cart on your apps all the way to your front door through delivery, you have to check out this video. And it shocked people all over the world to see just how difficult it is to actually make the journey. With such a storm, the ship could arrive with half of the containers it was carrying. And that's true. It's actually impressive that any containers ever get to the other side at all. And that actually makes me appreciate all the stuff that actually got here through shipping. Although one day I'm still worrying that one item might actually fall into the ocean. But my respect for all the people who run these boats just shot way up. Good job, guys. We salute you. And for the last story of the day, this car company made the funniest way to get rid of road rage. The Chinese car company XPeng has made a new way to get revenge on all the bad drivers you come across on the street by creating this game that allows you to shoot random things at other cars as you see your road rage melt away. And the company said, we used to prioritize technology first, but starting this year, we will be prioritizing experience first. This program is called Road Rage Reliever, and it transforms your whole windshield into a virtual battleground. And it's hilarious and honestly really crazy to see. Some people are bringing up that this could be too dangerous or actually a little bit distracting. And that is fair, but also, it's really funny. But you know, they could have spent their money on something like better car performance, battery performance, you know, interior and better materials and stuff like that. But no, they're like, we make game. So no more road rage. This is the priority. And it's funny. I like it. I like funny. I like funny companies. Would you use this if you road rage while driving? Let us know down below. But you know what really calms down my rage? The fact that you guys have made it all the way to the end of this week's video of Odd News Weekly. I love you guys. Woohoo! What was your favorite story from the week, and what other crazy stories have you heard? Let us know down in the comments. We'd love to make a conversation with you down there. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because if you don't, you're gonna miss a video, and that will make me really sad. So see you guys around next week for another episode of this same show, Odd News Weekly. And remember, friends, stay odd. Bye!